thing. Let's do it.
Yo, you know what? Yeah. You know what? I recently heard some shit that you played me. Word. I was skeptical at first. Word. Then I heard that shit. Word. I was like, that shit is gangster. Word. That shit is Godzilla. Word. Who the fuck is that? Lyrical motherfucking commission. Let me bring my peoples to the stage. Get this mic check. LC, get to the stage.
Crowd knows it.
Whenever we brought the OZ, this is Demigod's family right here.
Demigods, I mentioned that earlier.
This is Demigod's
That song that Danielle absolutely loves.
So let's do it.
I thought it reminded me of Demigods.
This is all out war with a fallout sure to cause a backlash. I'm bashing the fucking face, I don't stab backs. Trems attacking rappers with a thirst for blood. Submerge your body in a river shoved in a Persian rug. Eternal comfort curtains, that's a certainty. The third degree burns from these first degree murder sprees. Earning me in my verse and words global praise. I throw grenades when I flow and set the show ablaze. A firebug for hire, shrugging the comp off. Plugging the mic and bomb soft cocks to compost. We from a long lost planet where rap is real. Still intact and untapped by the mass appeal market. LC spark and blast targets. We mastered the craft and keep it raw like a carcass. Lyrical commission carving a path with rotor blades. We roll deeper in these streets in a motorcade.
I'm barely breathing, bleeding, heart rate increasing. It's fast stakes, I can't take fakes and thieves in. Past mistakes seep in through the gaps in my armor. Ain't nothing what it seems as I battle with snake charmers. Paint you a portrait, I got a staunch, it's not cautious. Do what I want, my squad's forces. Hard to handle like a grenade on detonation. Rock the candles, a parade of devastation. Defend the nation when I step inside your earlobes. I carve you with spit and flick splits and I don't fear no man. You need heroes. All I want's beer blows and weed type beats and speech to reap zero. Disrespect, I hinder reps with heavy burdens. Get in your head and leave you left for dead, they call it curtains. This shit's superb in your car or Walkman. While stalking an important public figure. Strut is a slick assassinator. 4-4's caught in elixir. Sworn to fascinate you with scorn, sure in the mix it's life or death in this business. It's time to step, I define my track with death scriptures.
It ain't a motherfucker been in more fights than me. OGs in my hood ain't got more stripes than me. Self-titled is known to tote, but when I ain't packing, I keep a $150, nigga, we can get it cracking. And if I throw slugs, you better pray they graze your chin. You said you had an infrared, but that was just a laser pen. Just the sight of me will make you strain to breathe. I shoot till I'm satisfied, I aim to please, and you ain't got more ammo than me. With clips, it's no contender. At my house, we keep gun oil and liquid soap dispensers. You shouldn't let your mouth flap, cause I'ma put you down under. And I ain't talking about the Outback. In New York, I'm grungy. In Australia, I'm Dundee. Cooking barbecue with just the smoke from my gun heat. Niggas get comfy with a pillow in their face. The demigods in the commission filling body bags by the case.
The world leaves the forgotten to lurk in the waste. That's why I don't trust. I hurtle through space with a thrust and burgle the safe for my payback. Cause where I stay, you fight for a placemat. And I don't say cat, cause where I grew up, that meant faggot. But I do leave tracks impaled and flattered, staked and hammered, daggered when I unsheath the mic from the scabbard and uphold the standard. Cause your fate's borrowed, so check the horrid scars on your face and forward in hostile territory like foreign embassy. LC start a war, now we're the common enemy. Execute you to a tight schedule. Get the general, the rest are expendable. Melt ya, every decibel held ya in a molten tank until it's over your scalp and there's nothing left for burial. Your aluminium in the smelter, stay crushed. The heavy fuel expels the metal shells through your shoulder. Aerial assault, leave your pulp like a propeller.
Lyrical commission, turntable dead eye. Tear shit up. Self-titled, settle the score. Get an all-out war.
I mean, self-titled destroyed it. He always does. The first two guys, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, as far as from me, like, I'm not saying I'm better. They're better than me at what they're doing. Don't get me wrong, right? But they're just not on the same level as self-titled. He stuck out. Like, you could tell it was a paid feature, you know, and, you know, but that's cool. You know, just the fact that you have access is pretty cool. Like, you must have something going on for you if you got access to getting a verse from self-titled. Like, that's pretty dope.
But it says on here self-titled featuring Lyrical Commission. So
Yeah.
Self-titled's joint.
Is it self-titled joint?
Not
Really?
like, yeah, that's what it says on the thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, eh? So it is a self-titled joint. That's interesting. Well, dude, I dig
So,
it. It's
so
just
that's why he stuck out. It was his track. Excuse
yeah, it
me.
was
Right.
his track. That makes
Get
sense. That
myself
makes sense.
comfy here.
For some
There you
reason,
go.
so maybe it was him buddying up with them. Maybe he went to the UK and did some shows, and Lyrical Commission was putting on a show, and they buddied up, and they fucking made. Now they're best buddies, and they talk all day. You know, maybe it's maybe it's one of those situations. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, Lyrical Commission, I find it okay. I'm just being brutally honest. I'm just gonna speak from the heart right now. I'm not really thinking. I'm just gonna speak from the heart. I find that, and I don't want to sound like a bigot or something, but accents, you know, I didn't grow up listening to them in hip hop, so I find them. It's more of a. It's harder for me to listen to what they're saying when there's an accent because I'm focusing on the accent, and I can't rid myself of that for some reason, and I just focus on how they sound instead of what they're saying, and it's brutal. I'm working on it. You know, all I can do is work on it. All I can do is try. All I can do is try. But Aussies, I spent a lot of time listening to Aussie accents, and I understand Aussies now, like Brits, like my buddy Craig Staples. I can't. It's hard for me to have a conversation with him. I can't understand what he's saying. Like I try. I'm not saying they weren't. I couldn't comprehend them. I could get most of it, but there's still some words where I'm like, why did he say it like that? You know, like I'm just like trying to figure out what I'm just trying to figure it out. And I get hung up on the cadence a little bit more. That's what it is. I get hung up on the unusual cadence that I'm not accustomed to hearing. That is what I should have said, but I didn't. I went to a random tangent of babbling and boobling around the fucking podcast, but that's what I do best. I'm going to give it a self-titled killed it. I'm going to give it a 8.2. 8.2. Ignacio, what are you saying?
Well, I'm fucking tired again. There you go.
That's what I do. Kentucky, bro. Kentucky.
It's kind of boring. It's kind of a boring track to me. And like besides maybe like maybe one bar that self-titled had, it wasn't
You didn't
like
like the self-titled verse either?
it wasn't like, oh fuck, self-titled ripped it. Nah, he didn't really like. He
His fuck
spit,
verse,
but
pretty simple.
he spit, but he didn't really like. He didn't really drop any bars. I was just like, fuck, oh shit, not really. And I think the other dudes just lacked the same intensity. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a 6.5.
6.5. Lowest score of the evening. Preston, what are you saying?
It was okay. I kind of liked the beat a little bit. It was kind of like chill, but I really liked the drums.
Sounded like natural drums.
I really like Self-Title's verse. I'm going to give it a 7.75.
7.75. Joe, what are you saying?
Well, I enjoyed the track. I enjoyed the beat. Self-Titled did save it. You know what I mean? Because he was the standout artist on the track. And I mean,
Right.
you know, with him being the main artist, he's supposed to stand out. But I mean,
Right.
he really didn't have to leave them in the dust like that. You know what I'm saying? But he did make the track. You know, so I'm going to give it 6.9.
6.9. Okay, guys, we'll 100% say yes, so that is going on the playlist, and we'll start again. Maybe a re-listen. We'll refocus it, and maybe you'll enjoy it the second time around.